peoples, hello, how's everyone doing? Yusuke, Raw Review, September 28, 2015. Playing some ranked matches in the background. I'm the E33 guy. Please, nobody ask me about my online name. I was young. It's too late to change it. So yeah, I'm E33 on the onlines, going in ranked, trying to get some matches. So enjoy that in the background while we talk about wrestling. Vince, let's talk about the wrestling business. So yeah, this Raw was okay. It was alright. Nothing too special. Not as horrible as the rest of the Raws have been. Cause like a lot of promos again, but whatever. We'll start talking about it. So John Cena starts off Raw, you know, rap-a-doo! Open challenge is back. I wanted it back as soon as possible. I thought they were gonna wait on it a little bit, but I'm like, yes, they're not waiting. So John Cena open challenge is back, yay. Then I didn't know who was coming to come out, and we got the New Day coming out, singing John Cena's theme song with the trombone. I was like, oh my fucking god, these guys. So the Cena theme, hustle, loyalty, and he booty. Like that was amazing. That made me like die laughing. Sorry about my toe, people. So yeah, he booty. John Cena's booty confirmed by the New Day. So then there was a fucking Future reference, and everyone knows I love Future. Future in that new mixtape with Drake. That shit fire. Everybody should go listen to that like right now. Every time you listen to it, Meek Mill has one tear in his eye. So a Future reference. They started singing at the same damn time. I like died inside. That's like one of my favorite Future songs. And I was like, these fucking guys. These guys are the reason Raw is like so fucking entertaining for me. So yeah, Cena is not playing games. It's good to see serious Cena once in a while. I wish he would keep it more often because he kind of like drops in and out of it a lot, but I hate that. So serious Cena says, I'm not playing games. Pick one or I'm going to kill all three of you basically. Xavier Woods steps up to the challenge, which is really fucking awesome. I've been wanting to see Woods wrestle. I was watching Raw with somebody, and they're like, didn't you say Woods is a good wrestler? And I'm like, yeah, he is. He just doesn't really get a chance, you know? Because he's, like, so good at being a manager. Because you always forget how good Woods is. Woods is amazing. So then we get Woods vs. John Cena, U.S. title. You ever thought I would say that? John Cena takes his fucking head off with clothesline at the start of the match, and all you hear is, no, he wasn't ready. I was like, these guys never stop. These guys never stop. New Day was messing around with John Cena. They got kicked out the match. X Woods is on his own. Pretty good spots by Xavier Woods. He got some of his stuff. Like, I love the kneeling complete shot where he hits the ropes. That's an awesome move. Went for his big drop kick from the top rope. Like, I would love to see an actual match between these two. Like, a legit match. You could tell this was, like, kind of, like, random. New Day attacks Cena. They're like, no, we're not having that. Cena locked up Woods in the STF, and he was about to tap him out. New Day comes out, beats the shit out of him. 3D comes to save John Cena, which I never thought I would see that either. That was pretty awesome. I was like, oh, okay. And then, Team 3D and John Cena versus the New Day in our tag team match, player. You're gonna have to wait for me to respond to that massage, sir. So yeah, this is the second match they made out of these guys. New Day getting a lot of offense in, cutting the corner pretty good. They did a lot of punishment to John Cena. They did their like tag in and stomp thing, like pretty much like 300 times. So they got a lot of offense on Cena. I like seeing John Cena in there with like Kofi and Big E and like Xavier. Like, but John Cena needs fresh opponents, you know, and that's like good stuff to see. Really good match, you know. We got the WhatsApp, so any match with the WhatsApp, I'm not very happy. Big E hit the spear through the rope to John Cena. That was awesome. Those guys would be a really good going at it. They didn't even get too much after that. Big E and was with Dolph Ziggler's bodyguard, and like they kind of had a mini rivalry. So we're not going to see too much of Big E and John Cena. New Day wins, which like made me like get up and just go, what the fuck? New Day just beat Team 3D and John Cena, man. Legit too, just straight up Trouble in Paradise done. That was awesome. So yeah, New Day wins. New Day wins. New Day wins. Sing it to me now. New Day wins. So yeah, that was awesome. Good beginning of Raw. Triple H and Steph in the background with crazy good old man Kane. They hired a human resource lady because apparently they got a complaint by an unknown person. Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins sent a complaint out and basically the lady's gonna check if Kane's like crazy, which I'm like, lady, have you not watched Raw in like 20 years? Kane's batshit insane. Then we get Ambrose and Roman. Ambrose is being crazy as usual, you know, Brian Pillman style. Roman is very serious with his muscle shirt, you know, Roman. He's sitting there going, I'm gonna kill Wyatt, you know, I'm gonna end this. This is not gonna be over. Randy Orton comes in, be like, you guys can trust me, buddy. I've only betrayed every single person I've helped. Randy Orton is very trustworthy. I have no idea what they're talking about. The Lego what? Everyone loves Legacy. They stayed together till the end. And didn't have a three-way match at WrestleMania. So then we get Big Show versus Mark Henry in a squash match, which I'm like, holy crap, what the fuck did Mark Henry do backstage? Literally, shoulder block, power slam, knockout punch by the Big Show. Done. Which is actually for a squash match, it was actually pretty cool. Like, I was like, holy crap, Big Show, you need to calm down. So, I guess they succeeded in trying to make Big Show intimidating. Again, this is really stupid. As long as he's like beating Mark Henry every week, I don't care. Just don't be fucking beating Cesaro like a bitch every week. That's just stupid. That E Honda play though, yo, my E Honda ain't no joke. Miz TV, and apparently Miz wears an infinity scarf. That's what it's called. A fucking infinity scarf. Thank you, Miz. I need one of those now. Charlotte champion, Divas champion. Becky comes out with her. Becky looking fine, Charlotte looking good. Charlotte needs a new fucking title. That butterfly belt looks so wrong on her. Like, it looks like literally she's holding that for like her daughter or something, you know what I mean? She even has one, probably not. Good promo by Charlotte. A lot of emotion just like her dad. Like, that's why I like her. Like, her promo, you could tell like she means every fucking word she says. So, hopefully, Charlotte gets a new title. Bring back the women's title or just use fucking Ric Flair's gigantic gold belt. That would be so fucking awesome. Real champion. Bella Twins come out. I'm usually not a fan of Nikki's promos. I like Nikki as, like, a wrestler, but I'm usually not a fan of Nikki's promos. But Nikki did a better promo than usual, as long as Brie didn't talk. Come on, Nikki. Come on. Just do it. Yo, but that read with E Honda, though, did you see that? And then Paige comes out, insults everybody once again, calls everyone irrelevant once again. Shots at Daniel Bryan and John Cena, as usual. I'm like, I don't know, that's whatever. It just sucks that that's like all they could always insult the Bella Twins with, like, oh, you guys are dating superstars, and I'm like, so is half the people in this company. Like, who hasn't done that? Fights break out. Paige working with Charlotte and Becky, which is weird, but I knew they were gonna do that because like it's very predictable. Like, of course, that's what I said. I like that Paige is on her own, but she's like not like working with the Bella Twins. That would be fucking stupid. So then we get Team PCB versus Team Bella. Aight match, you know, it's okay. Paige leaves the match. Natalya comes out for the save to join in the match, but then Paige attacks Natalya. So I guess this, I don't care as long as Natalya is in this rivalry. That's all I'm saying. So yeah, Nikki wins by rack attack to Charlotte too. She pins Charlotte right away. So I guess they're trying to put some doubt in your head, like, oh, it was a fluke, and Charlotte's gonna like lose the title right away. So yeah, I guess it was alright. We got Seth motherfucking Rollins, because you know that's how he is, backstage with the Ashley lady, the human resources lady. Kane is batshit insane, but there's nothing creepier than happy good old man Kane. That's probably the creepiest thing I've ever seen in my life. Creepier than Towel Kane. So Kane gives Seth a present. It's Seth's severed head in the box. What's in the box, Kane? They actually did reference that movie. I think it's called Seven, or Seventh, or something like that. That was pretty hilarious. How the dude has the guy's wife's head in the box, and he's like, "What's in the box?" So that was pretty cool. Then we get, so that was funny. Then we get Luke, motherfucking Harper, the master of the Liger Bomb, right there. That clothesline though. Like, you can't mess with Luke motherfucking Harper. Swag. And Braun Strowman. That's cool. It was their first time working together. I'm glad they kept Luke Harper's theme song when they worked together, because I don't want to hear Wyatt's theme song like 300 times a night. Versus the primetime players. I'm actually kind of upset how they just, like, they didn't squash the primetime player. Well, they kind of did for Braun Strowman, because it was just like a showcase of Braun. Mr. Strowman. But they could have used an enhancement team. Use a couple jobbers. Use some guys from NXT that, like the mechanics or whatever. Like, you don't have to put, like, the primetime players in there to get fucking bodied, you know? But whatever. Making Braun Strowman look like a beast still, which I like. He manhandled the shit out of Darren Young. Like, he made Darren Young look like nothing. And Darren Young is not a small man. Titus O'Neil with the big hot tag. I like when Titus gets the hot tag. He does very good at it. Amazing show of power to Darren Young when he was, like, hanging him by the, like this Braun Strowman is no fucking joke. Like, I'm interested to see what they're gonna do with the guy. Like, he's still pretty green and stuff, but, like, he's done pretty well so far. He's not bad at promos. Like, his wrestling's tolerable as long as he's, like, with somebody. Like, on his own, I don't know if he can make it right now, but I don't mind seeing him with, like, Luke Harper and shit like that. Like, because Eric Rowan was shit, and, like, Eric Rowan was not a great wrestler at all, and Luke Harper made him look like a beast when they were working together, so. Damn, that guy. He got one on me. I'll try to make that comeback. So, yeah, it's a pretty good match. Braun Strowman wins by the devastating neck choke. Whatever. They still don't have a fucking name for it. I hate when they don't name moves and they just call it, oh, that move. Look at it. It's like Vince McMahon on commentary all over again. What a maneuver. Hey, Vince, say the name of the move. What a maneuver. Neville versus Stardust. Neville hits Hurricanrana, Neville hits a boot, goes for the red arrow and all that stuff. King Barrett comes out with some weird looking facial hair. Like, he had a mustache but still had his beard. It was not a good look for him. He looked creepy. He looked like a pedophile. Hits Neville with the bullhammer as Stardust pushes him into it. Hits Stardust with the bullhammer. Grabs the microphone and says the king is back and whatever that shit. Like, I don't know. I don't like Wade Barrett, really. I think he's okay. Like, I don't know, like, the guy's had 15,000 gimmicks. 17 theme songs, I think, by now. Like, the guy's just never gonna get over, you know what I mean? I don't think the guy's ever gonna get over. Just, like, they should've just, like, I don't know, like, do a tag team or have something with the guy. Like, this whole solo thing is not really going anywhere. Which is whatever. I guess they could find something else to do with the guy. But that's the thing. I'm just not a big fan of Wade Barrett. Like, he was okay in the beginning. In the beginning, he was great. Nexus, he was good. But then the core, and then the bare knuckle fighting gimmick, and then that rivalry with Randy Orton that put me to sleep, where he threw Randy Orton downstairs, and that was his claim to fame. Like, I don't know. It just like, I haven't seen anything really good from this guy, except for those matches he had with Daniel Bryan. Again, you're working with Daniel Bryan, you're gonna get a good match. It's fine. So, they need to do something with this guy. I would say change his gimmick, but this is his 19,000 gimmicks, so you can't do that, so. They should make, like, a British tag team or something. They should, like, get a British guy from NXT. I think there is. Not with Neville. Neville's doing something one day, hopefully. They should have him, like, in a tag team, like how TNA has the British Invasion. How had the British Invasion. There you go. They should hire fucking Magnus. Like, legit. They should just hire Magnus. Because Magnus is pretty young. Like, hire Magnus, put him in a tag team with Wade Barrett. They could be, like, a good England tag team or whatever. And just have, like, the British Invasion, like, bootleg the British Invasion. That's the thing. A lot of people say the TNA copies WWE, which is completely true. Which, again, why wouldn't you copy the biggest guys in the game? But, like, come on now. This whole Kane storyline is a complete ripoff of Joseph Park. If everybody remembers Joseph Park and Abyss. How Abyss would come out, he's batshit insane, he would be crazy. Then Joseph Park is completely normal. Like, they're basically just doing the whole storyline with Joseph Park, which is good. It actually was a good storyline. Joseph Park was hilarious. K-Fab. His interactions with Stings were, like, amazing. Yeah, King Barrett's back. Sorry, got off topic. King Barrett's back. Whatever. Yippee ki. I don't care. All right. So Kane is in the ring, about to be evaluated by Miss Ashley. I don't know who actually is, but she's kind of cute. So I was like, "Hey, girl, how you doing?" Ooh, that lag though. Seth Rollins comes out, shows a video of Kane being a fucking like murderer. I'm like, just show Kane with a towel, and there you go, you're fine. He set JR on fire. So that was hilarious. Fucking Seth made me die laughing where he said he was talking to the Pope, and the Pope said 100% Seth Rollins is going to heaven. Because I'm like, yo, that Pope better be telling the truth. Seth Rollins deserves it. Seth Rollins is that boy. So that was hilarious. Then Kane shows a vid of doing all the all the crap that Seth Rollins put him through, all the insults he gave Kane, saying how he's useless. An old relic from the Attitude Era. That's probably my favorite insult. That thing is hilarious. Then Ashley says Kane is completely normal and he can keep his job and all that, and says Seth is the most crazy person she's ever met in her life. And I'm like, girl, you have not been in the WWE that long then. So, Kane goes to bed. Like, Seth gets into Kane's face. He's shoving the title. He drops the title. Kane makes this face of murder. Goes to bend down to pick the title. Seth automatically, like, goes, ooh, hits him with the pedigree. Messes up a little bit in the beginning, but, like, I don't know. Seth always does weird pedigrees. I don't know why. So, Seth hits Kane with the pedigree. Attacks Kane with a chair very viciously, too. There was some high impact. Yo, that Hugo, though. That day one Hugo. So breaks Kane's ankle with the chair once again, steps on it, all that shenanigans. Then insults Kane some more, you know. You see Kane get stretchered away and taken back to the ambulance. Then you see the ambulance stop, red smoke fills it, and the motherfucker transforms into Demon Kane. But it's cool because he's still limping. So Kane comes out limping and stuff. And I'm like, oh crap, Seth Rollins is gonna die. And he basically destroys his own foot by, like, to fix it. Like, I'm like, oh my god, Kane's a fucking Namekian. I knew it. He fucking just healed his leg like nothing. So, Kane is confirmed a Namekian and a half a Yoshi. So, confirmed. So, Kane comes out, tries to kill Seth Rollins. He lands the corner combos, choke slam, big boot. He's about to, like, hit him with the tombstone. Seth runs out of there because you know how Seth Rollins does. That read in the beginning, though. Chung-Li didn't know what hit her. Seth Rollins runs out of there, scared out of his mind. Kane celebrates with the WWE title, which actually looks pretty cool with his whole Demon Kane getup. I don't know why. That just looked cool to me. I'm like, yo, Kane looks good with that title. I hate to say it. That old relic from the Attitude Era sure looks pretty cool with the title. I don't want Kane to win the title, even though it would be kind of sweet if we wins it for like a day and then we have Sheamus or whatever, but I just don't want to see Sheamus as world champion, so that's the problem. They need to take that briefcase off Sheamus. Thank you, Cars. They need to take the briefcase off Sheamus and put it on somebody else. That's the problem. But yeah, this rivalry is going pretty good. I'm kind of looking forward to their pay-per-view match, even though it won't be Hell in a Cell, because now the second Hell in a Cell match is confirmed to be Bray Wyatt versus Roman Reigns, which I guess is just fine. But that's the thing, I hate when they just throw Hell in a Cell matches for no reason. Like, Brock and Undertaker deserve it. These guys kind of deserve it, but it hasn't been a super blood food yet. But whatever. I don't like when they do 2 Hell in a Cell matches, because that's one of my favorite matches, and they make it feel like it's not a big deal anymore, you know? Bray Wyatt promo, really good Bray Wyatt promo, actually. Like, he was being extra creepy today. Anyone but you, Roman. Anyone but you. Then we have Randy Orton versus Bo Dallas. I guess Randy heard Bo Dallas is related to Bray Wyatt. And he's like, yo, I'm gonna kick your ass, son. Bo leave at the beginning. He yells it out. Favorite part of the match is Randy Orton holding Bo Dallas in front of the fans. And the fans are yelling at, I think it's some football players or something, I don't know. And the fans are just yelling at Bo, and Randy's just like making this hilarious face. And he throws it back in the ring and just bam, RKO. Like, DDT, RKO, you know, Vintage Orton! Oh! Oh! No, that's Jerry the King all on commentary. So, yeah, I guess Randy Orton versus Bo Dallas. Okay, whatever. Kevin Owens versus Rusev. Non-title match. We got the big guy the Rybacks on commentary. Hashtag bring back Rybackshul. Rybackshul, one of my favorite tag teams of all time, son. So yeah, they need to bring back Ryback. So Ryback on commentary, doing a pretty good job, you know, being pretty normal. Ryback stuff. Kevin Owens and Rusev match lasts about 2 seconds. Throws Rusev into Ryback, and then for some reason Rusev and Kevin start working together to destroy Ryback. They like jump up basically. I'm like, oh, okay, that was random. Ah, damn you, Chung-Ri. Chung-Ri. So I guess it's gonna be a triple threat probably at the next pay-per-view. Ryback versus Rusev versus Kevin Owens for the Intercontinental title. Which again, yay! Like, do something with this title. Put it to those guys. Those guys deserve it. Like him, Dolph Ziggler, and all. They can make it a four-way. Throw Dolph Ziggler in. That'll be one of the best matches. Dolph Ziggler and Kevin Owens tear it up every time on like main event and like Superstars. Or like SmackDown and stuff. They have really good chemistry. I want to see them have a pay-per-view match though. They'll probably go out. So yeah, Ziggler comes out for the save. So this could be leading to a fatal four-way hopefully, or a triple threat, whatever. Paul Heymano comes out. You know, hyping up the Big Show, trying to get his, you know, Brock's opponent over as Heyman does, because Heyman is fucking amazing. Even he can make the Big Show somehow relevant, you know. Hyping up his client Brock Lesnar. Big Show comes out saying like whatever. They show a package how Big Show was the first man to ever beat Brock back in the day, you know, and that Royal Rumble match was actually really good. So, yeah, like, I'm going to do a review for the live special. I'm actually looking forward to it. I don't know any of the other matches. I'm just glad it's not just the Japan one, and I don't have to wake up at 7 in the morning to watch Brock Lesnar kill Kofi Kingston. So, now you get to see Brock Lesnar kill the Big Show. Which, I don't know how that match is going to go. I don't know if they're going to have Brock just fucking body the guy, or they're going to have, like, an actual match. Because, like, I don't know. I do like when Brock kills people, but I kind of wish in this special he would have, like, a really good match. You know, like a long match. That's disappointing me when Brock fought Seth one-on-one. I thought that match could have stolen the show, and they just had Brock, like, kill Seth Rollins. Like, I want Brock to actually have matches, you know? I love the whole showcase of his suplexes and stuff like that, but I want to see the guy wrestle sometimes, you know? Like, I don't want to see the guy just, like, come out and squash everybody. Like, he can do that in the end, but just, like, have a good back-and-forth match is, like, you know what I mean? Like, Seth Rollins could have benefited from that, like, going toe-to-toe for Brock Lesnar. Even if it's for a good, like, 8 minutes, like, him and have Brock, and then just have Brock kill him, you know? Bray Wyatt versus Roman Reigns. Oh, God. Main event. So, Roman grabs the microphone and calls Bray Wyatt a bitch for bringing out his posse. You know, Luke Harper. I don't know. I would bring out Luke Harper everywhere I go, because that's the boy right there. So, Roman wants Bray one-on-one. Bray starts whispering in their ears creepily as he does. Sends him to the back. It turns into a one-on-one match. The posse. Sit-out powerbomb by Roman Reigns. Actually, pretty impressive to do on Bray Wyatt. I thought he was going to do a buckle bomb at first. But good sit-out powerbomb by Roman Reigns. I'm glad he's establishing more moves into his repertoire. Oh, Elena, you so sexy. So, we get a double count out. A big fight happens. Everyone's chanting, this is awesome. Bray Wyatt hits a crossbody through the barricade. Pretty sweet. It looked really nice. Because, like, he placed the barricade, like, on the side. And he just, like, ran through it. People liked it a lot. Because people want to see these guys kill each other, you know. But that's the thing. Always with these shit endings. Or interference. Or blah, blah, blah. Magical voodoo powers. Like, they need to just, like, let this match happen. I guess Roman Reigns will be going over maybe, because, like, well, no, because, like, Roman Reigns, it's 1-to-1, basically, if you think about it. Because Bray Wyatt won with interference, and then, Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose won a random match, a random tag team match. So, but then Braun Strowman won. So, I don't know, I guess it's, like, I don't know if they're going to go even Steven booking. That's the thing, I don't even know who I would put over in this match, to tell you the truth. Roman Reigns is a special case. Like, Roman Reigns is, how do they say that? Like, he's, regenerating right now after all the shit that he went through this year. And people are starting to get behind him again. But Bray Wyatt, Bray Wyatt does good on Raws and stuff, but he doesn't do really well on pay-per-views too much. Like, he kind of does, but it would be nice. Oh, God, this is when I fought the #1 Sea Viper. I got fucking destroyed. This is gorgeous. Everybody just watch this. It's me just dying. That guy was amazing. Like, he just didn't let me move. Alright, back to Raw. So, yeah, I don't know how I would put it over. I guess I would have to say Roman Reigns, but, like, I don't know. I don't know. Let's just say I wouldn't be mad if they put over Bray. I wouldn't be mad if they put over Roman. Either way. Anyone but you. So, yeah. Let these two fight, I guess. And jumping spear. So, Bray Wyatt takes him down. Goes on top of the announce table and he's celebrating, you know, I'm the Eater of Worlds and all that shit. Roman Reigns fucking catapults himself. Like, he runs, jumps up, and spears him right through the middle of the announce table. It was actually really cool looking. Because, like, a spear like that is not really done. Last time I saw someone do that was on Edge to Chris Jericho at WrestleMania. I don't remember this WrestleMania. It was actually a pretty good match. So, yeah, that was pretty much Raw. So, on the tapings, spoiler alert, it was confirmed that Roman and Bray are going to go one-on-one in a Hell in a Cell match, which, again, just use the cell. Like, that was my biggest complaint of, like, last year's Hell in a Cell, because Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins deserved that Hell in a Cell. They had an amazing Hell in a Cell match. It was really good. It was one of the best ones I've seen in a while, because they don't use Hell in a Cell too well. But then you had Randy Orton and Cena, which actually was one of their better matches. Yes, I don't like Randy Orton and Cena. You know, everyone doesn't like them together. But, like, that year, they weren't having too bad matches. Like, the one in the Royal Rumble I really liked, where Cena dropped him with the RKO. That Cena actually did a really good-looking RKO. But I hated how they just go, hey, Cena and Orton, here's a Hell in a Cell for no fucking reason. Okay. They were having, like, a couple little bit feud, and then they just put them in Hell in a Cell. And, again, that feels like what they're doing with Roman and, Bray. They just started their rivalry about a bit ago. You know, it's been, like, 2 or 3 pay-per-views. They brought in Braun Strowman and all that stuff. And then they're like, no, here you go. Here's a Hell in a Cell. Just fucking use it, you know what I mean? Which, I don't like that. I don't like them just doing that, because that makes the Hell in a Cell seem pathetic. I mean, it makes it seem not important, but we'll see. We'll see what they'll do. No plans for John Cena yet for the pay-per-view I've been hearing, so that's kind of weird. I don't know what they could even do with Cena at this point. Unless they, like, have, sorry, I'm switching topics here, just, you know, talking. Yeah, I don't know what they could do with Cena. Like, the only conclusion I keep thinking is having, like, Samoa Joe or Baron Corbin have him beat him for that U.S. title. Because they gotta be working up to something, because they wouldn't just put the title on him back for no reason, you know? Like, they literally put it back in him for 3 weeks. Like, Seth held the U.S. title for 3 weeks. Did one open challenge with Neville. Adrian Neville. And that was it. So, we'll see what we do. Again, that was Raw. Not that bad. I'll review the special. I'll review NXT. Maybe ROH if I can catch it tonight. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace. Enjoys. Banana.